Let's go. Hot, hot. On the ready. Ready. Set up. Hut. Ready. Ready, ready. Ready, ready. Go. Let's go now. Set go. Okay, ready? Ready? Set! Set up! Set! Ready! Hot, hot! Ready! Ready! Go! Hut! Ready, ready! Ready, ready! Come on! Set! Set! Go!
It's Madden NFL 24, and our focus is on the Lions' Offensive Player of the Year. He was historic a week ago, surpassing Shannon Sharpe's 2002 mark of 214 yards by a tight end. It's the Lions and the Seahawks, next on Madden Football.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Detroit Lions. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. They come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest 3-game win streak. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Seahawks, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
Now Barkley.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here's Barkley.
That's caught by Gabriel Davis.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Gibbs will try and pick it up.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Off the play fake. Barkley. His throw incomplete.
The Lions are 3-1 here through their first 4 games, and they come in off a disappointment last time out. That put an end to their modest 3-game win streak.
And it always hurts when you lose a tight game, as they did a week ago. I think each player starts thinking to himself, if I could have played better one play here, one play there, maybe it could have changed this team's fortunes. But it absolutely illustrates how important it is to play a complete game if you want to win in the NFL.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Barkley dancing to his left.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll go again with Gibbs.
And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Barkley. He finds his man, complete. That's Clayton. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
They'll run with Gibbs.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Sliding out of the pocket. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Barry. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. Looking to throw. Barkley.
There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown Lions.
A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession.
They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
A A man who played collegiately over at East Lansing. Here's Ken Walker.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Now Jones. That's complete to DK Metcalf. Now inside the 25, DK Metcalf. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, his second touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point up and through by Myers. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And they'll get him down here at about the 42.
Now 2nd and 3. Another run for Gibbs here.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Barkley. He finds his man. Complete. It's Clayton. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Throwing again on 2nd down. Barkley. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 23. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Hooker now on 2nd down.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21.
Hooker going to try and throw for it.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. From 21 yards away. And the Lions have taken the lead.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. You talk about this Lions defense against the pass. Just numbers that they have ranked number 30 in the league right now.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL,
over the middle, and there's a diving catch. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it. He got it. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll run the toss to Walker. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing Jones. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. And Oliver, that time to want to get in there and bring him down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the Lions will take over. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
Ready.
They go play action. Here's Hooker.
Rolling to his left. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play on this first quarter. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Hooker. Over the middle, complete. It's Barry. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones has it complete to Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Here's Jones on 1st down.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And his first throw since coming in is incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Walker now at 1st and 10.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down. Looking to throw. Parker
outright to Smith-Njigba. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And Detroit getting set to go now. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. On second down, here's Gibbs. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The tight end in motion right. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. To throw on second down, here's Hooker. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Third down, Hooker looks to throw it. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Good work there to force the incompletion and fourth down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on fourth down so far, so you may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
Now on fourth down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. Running right, here's Walker. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Sticking with Walker on second down. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It will be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. To throw. Jones. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it. And here's Bradley Pinion now. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. So out now come the Lions. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing, Hooker. And his throw here is incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Here's Hooker. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. I don't know. He had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
On the mental focus of the whole
that's
thing.
true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. Returnable here from the 38. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. There he goes, right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Another shot now for this Lions offense. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here.
And he'll take this one up to about the 23.
Holding offense.
Jonah Jackson, former 3rd-round pick, the guilty party.
Here we go.
Off play action. Here's Hooker.
He finds his man, complete. It's Berry. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
Hooker on 1st down.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hooker. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Looking to throw, Hooker. Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Gibbs straight ahead.
Runs through the contact. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st.
Hooker's going to throw it.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Clayton. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Now Hooker.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
He's going to use his legs here.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 41.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. He usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick.
And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this 1st half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Eddie Jackson picks it.
Still going.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, there's a reason they call him a ball-hawking safety. It looked like he read that, Charles, and he wasn't stopping there. After he got it, he took it all the way to the house to widen their lead.
And what's interesting to me, Brandon, is that our spotter, Bruce Murray, right before that snap, pointed to his number on my play sheet. Got to see him a little bit as a ball hawk and a return man that time, didn't we? That's just the type of play they expect from him, and he delivers in a big way. Nice call, Bruce.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit, but first let's take a look around the NFL here on this first Sunday of October. We'll get started with a good one in the NFC. Minnesota heading to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. And it's the Vikings who are out in front. The Vikes still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. The Bengals trying to hold on and claim victory. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And that one all tied. It was a strong first half for the former Spartan, Kenneth Walker. He chipped in a couple of touchdown runs as he was running with determination right from the word go. Final adjustments being made in both locker rooms. They are just about set to get back to football in Detroit. And for the call of the second half, we'll kick it back up to Ford Field and Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway.
And the half will begin with a touchback.
So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They were losers last time out to the 49ers, but right now they're on the right side of the scoreboard as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Defense.
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
That one thrown across his body, and it's incomplete.
Had no command that time, man. Put a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Jones now to throw on 3rd down. And that's incomplete.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. A run on first down, but it's not going to get them much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. And they're going to speed things up here.
Here's Hooker to throw it.
He finds his man, complete. It's Clayton. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ready.
Hooker now off play action.
And this one is incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Hooker. And that is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Let's go now.
They'll go for it. Hooker. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Lions first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down. On 2nd down, Hooker.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
On the give, here's Gibbs.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to...
And in for the Lions, touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year.
And the Lions are back within a score. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field.
Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Here's Walker to start the drive.
Able to slither by.
73 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Here to Smith-Njigba.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now Jones. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Now a draw play. It's Walker. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Now a bootleg with Hooker.
They'll roll him out right.
He's got it complete to Gibbs.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Hand off now to Gibbs. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. They go play action. Here's Hooker.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. So on 4th down, they're going to go again. Keep in mind they're 3 of 4 so far in these situations.
Hooker going to try and throw for it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have the Lions first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 3. Hooker.
And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Gibbs will try and pick it up.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up.
On 1st and 10, Hooker.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
2nd and a couple. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Lions go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
And Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
Throwing Jones. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Looking to throw. Jones. And this is going to be intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, Hooker.
He finds his man, complete. It's Clayton. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
2nd down and a run by Robinson.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Throwing. Hooker.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Here's Hooker.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Hendon Hooker.
Taking it in from 4 yards out.
After reviewing the play.
So take away the touchdown. The officials rule he did not get the football to break the plane.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Patterson's kick is good.
And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance of the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Ooh, the juke. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
106 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Back to throw. Jones. And his throw is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
On 2nd and 10, Jones to the right side and complete to Metcalf. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. Jones throwing on 1st down.
And complete to Smith-Njigba.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down at 7.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Got Dobbs over the middle.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. That puts him in excellent position, first and goal after a gain of 19. Back to throw again.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
On a bad time late for a poor throw, it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of two halves, won't you?
Hey, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And this will wind up a Lions first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Back to throw, Hooker.
He finds his man, complete. It's Clayton.
And he will have a Lions first down, and that's the one that should seal a victory. Robinson up the middle.
And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
And he will have the first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Hooker's looking to throw.
He finds his man, complete. It's Clayton. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Here's Hooker.
And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
Patterson now for the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told, and a 9-yard run on the end of it. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Jones. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Lions come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for Detroit, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.